What's going on, guys? And I'm back here with some interviews, and tonight I'll be joined by LJ Booker. He is a 6'2", 185 wide receiver out of collegiate school in that Richmond, Virginia area. So obviously a DMV talent, one of the most talented football areas in the nation. But yeah, looking at him personally, he is a 2024 three-star recruit. Currently holds 5 offers from programs such as Penn State, Virginia, Virginia Tech, and numerous others. So he's obviously a really talented recruit. He's looking to do big things entering that junior year. But yeah, now that he's gotten him to join the live, he should be able to get hopped on. We should be able to get this thing going. But yeah, LJ Booker, 6'2", 185 wide receiver out of collegiate school in that Richmond, Virginia area. Currently holds 5 offers. There we go. All right, how's it going, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. And, now that you've gotten joined here, we can get this interview started. But, just sort of to open this up, I want to just take a look back and, explore what really got you into football to begin with. And, I just want to ask, what really introduced you and got you into football from the very beginning?
So originally I was a basketball player, and then, basketball kind of got boring, so I started trying football. Yeah, I just kind of fell in love with it. Hitting people was kind of fun. And then I got a little taller, so they moved me to receiver. So, yeah.
For sure. And, obviously you're coming in at that receiver spot. How would you really just describe your style of play as a receiver?
I say I'm a deep threat, but my route running is underrated. I have a wide catch radius. I can, I can catch. I feel like I catch anything you can throw at me. So, yeah.
Definitely. And, if you could just compare, that route running, that catching ability, to anyone in the NFL right now, who'd really compare yourself to and why?
I'd say either Mike Evans or like Cortland Sutton, because, they're both tall receivers and can take you deep. Always have to watch the deep threat. But, their mid route running and short route running is really underrated.
For sure. And, obviously you're coming from that, the Virginia area. I mentioned the DMV a little bit. I've talked to a lot of Delaware, Maryland, Virginia guys, just as a whole really talented area. How would you really just describe the style of football and just the atmosphere throughout that state and throughout that area as a whole?
Richmond, where the dogs at. People always be talking about like Florida, Georgia, Texas, California, and all these states. Richmond, Virginia, really where the dogs at. Like if you can come to Richmond and find any player you need, for real.
For sure. And, who are really some of those guys that, you've played with, that you've gone up against? They're some of the best players, not just in state, but in the nation.
This is 2 corners of Trinity. I feel like every time I play, whenever I play against them, I know it's competition. Terrence Edwards and Cameron Fleming. You've actually had Cameron on here, so they're both 2 really good guys. There's safety over there, Trinity, Zaire Raider. They're all really good DBs. Other than that, I feel those are the best competition I played against.
For sure. And, I just want to look, back in that 2020, 2021, time period where we had COVID going on and everything, first of all, how did you just stay in the gym, stay on the field, going into your freshman season? How much did COVID really, help or hurt your recruiting?
So my freshman year, I actually tore my ACL, so I wasn't able to play freshman year. So,
All right.
a summer going into my freshman year, I tore my ACL, and I had to sit out freshman year, but I wasn't, like, my team didn't play freshman year anyway, so it didn't really make a difference. It just gave me time to recover.
All right, for sure. Didn't know that, but just moving on, to this year, I'm just finishing out your sophomore year. How would you really say that it went, for you both personally, for the team as a whole?
I feel like we had it wasn't what we wanted, but I feel like it was a pretty good year. I got out of it more than I expected. My first year playing varsity football, so I'm excited. I'm excited what the future holds. I'm excited about myself. Yeah.
And, just looking, at the season as a whole, your first varsity year, what was really your favorite moment, both personally or for the team as a whole?
My favorite moment was probably when we played Fuma and our kicker, Patrick Brennan, kicked the field goal to win the game. Yeah, that was probably my favorite moment as a team.
For sure. And, obviously we're entering that off season, you're moving into your junior year time, looking into this off season, what areas of your game have you really been working on, to improve recruiting and just entering your junior year on the field?
I always got to work on my route running. That's my main thing. Cause obviously I'm tall, I'm fast. Everyone knows I can go deep. They want to see if I can get into my breaks, efficiently. So that's just what I've been working on. And I want to showcase that to college coaches this camp season.
For sure. And, just sort of moving to that college recruitment that, you've gone through, what was it really like to receive that first offer personally?
It's not even like a feeling I can explain. It just let me know that I'm on the right path and that, there's people out there that believe in me, so I should believe more in myself.
Definitely, definitely. And what was how did that first offer go down?
So it was mid-season after we played Benediction, and I got invited up to UVA's homecoming where they played Duke, and then after the game, I got offered by Coach Hagan.
I'm sorry, man. That comment got me stuttering a little bit, but yeah.
Other room. Don't pay him any attention.
All right. And obviously you've pulled 5 offers, so far. What do all those offers really mean to you?
It's considering that 4 of them are Power 5 programs. That means it gives me the opportunity to take my game to the next level and lets me know that I can compete with anyone in the world if I put my mind to it.
And obviously you've got schools reaching out to you so far that haven't pulled that offer yet. So what are some of those schools that have been contacting you that haven't pulled out that offer just yet?
Maryland's been contacting me. Marshall, Northwestern. Who else? There's a couple of schools. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but those are just 3.
And obviously the visit experience is very special. They started back up like last year and everything. How would you really just describe that visit experience? Personally,
it was really fun. I'm more of a, so when I look into a college, I like to see if it was like a, if it has to really feel like family. So these visits really help me get a grasp of like what it feels like campus wise, culture wise, and like team wise.
Definitely. And just what's your favorite experience from the visits? Whether it's checking out the campus, talking to the coaches, or putting on the jersey. What's really your favorite part of it?
It's definitely the food. The food is definitely the best part.
I've never heard that one before, man. I've never heard that one. But, obviously I mentioned, you get to talk to the coaches a little bit and, you've gotten to develop, some relationships. You've gotten to really see what kind of coaching style you want to play under, in college, just building off of that, what kind of coaching style, without naming any names, do you really want to be a part of, at that college level?
The coach has to, I feel like I have to go up to the coach. I feel like when I look into a wide receiver coach, for example, I want to be able to go up to the coach, talk to them about anything, not even related to football. I want to feel like it's really like a family. Like I want to know that coach has my back, like on and off the field.
Definitely. And, obviously you're entering that junior year, one of the biggest recruiting years that you can have, what are really your goals, both on the field and off the field, in recruiting and just for the team as a whole?
On the field, I want to have at least 750 yards next season. That's my goal. And then offer-wise, I want to have at least 25 by my junior year, going into my senior year.
And, obviously you still have 2 years left, but those 2 years are going to go fast. I just want to look at, by the time that you really reach the end of your senior year, walk off the high school field for the final time, what kind of legacy do you really want to leave at that high school level?
I want to be known as just not just a great football player, but, a great, I want to be known as a great person. Leader on the team, leader off the field, leader in the classroom, someone that really like a role model for people to look up to.
And, obviously we had everything that's going on in college football with the NIL rules that are changing, as we're talking right now. But, with the NIL rules in place, how do you really hope to take advantage of that at that college level?
I feel like that's an interesting one because that one's a little hard for me because I'm not really a big, materialistic guy. I'm not really someone that would choose this college over another college because of the money, So I'm not really sure, but
for sure. And I just want to close out this interview by looking at those next 4 years of your college career. Wherever you do end up playing, what are really your goals and your dreams, with your college career?
I want to, as a receiver, I feel like I want to win the Biletnikoff Award. That's the best receiver in the nation. That's one of my goals. I want to win the Heisman. That's another one of my goals. Not many receivers do that. And obviously, I want to get drafted and go on and play in the NFL.
For sure. And, first up, I just want to say, huge thanks to you for joining me tonight. Really want to see you doing some big things, in that recruiting path, just at high school and at the college level, man. But, yeah, really appreciate you for hopping on with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate you for joining me. I will join me. Have a good one, man.
All right. Thank you. You too.